Good morning, first graders. I hope you're all happy and healthy at home. Today, we will learn more about 3D shapes. In this lesson, we are going to recognize flat shapes or curved surfaces and name 3D shapes such as cube, cuboid, cone, cylinder, and sphere. There are shapes all around you in your environment. When you look closely, you will find shapes coming together to form everything around you. You already know many of these shapes. Let's recall some 2D shapes. What are 2D shapes? Bravo! 2D shapes are flat shapes. They have no width or height. Can you name some 2D shapes? Superb! A circle, square, triangle, rectangle, and so on. Now let's discuss about 3D shapes. Three-dimensional or 3D shapes are shapes that take up space. They have 3 dimensions: length, width, and height. The world is made up of 3D shapes. They are all the things which we can hold. Your book is a 3D shape, so is your soccer ball, as well as your birthday presents. Can you see that how each of these objects take up space? There are some features that are common across three-dimensional shapes. One of the common feature is faces of the shapes. These faces can be flat or curved. The flat surface of a shape is called a face. No, not that type of face. These faces contain 2D shapes, which you have already learnt about. Come on, first graders, let us explore some 3D shapes. Which 3D shape is this? Well done! This is a cube. How many flat faces does a cube have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. A cube has 6 flat faces, which look like a square, and they are all identical. Let us see another shape. Which 3D shape is this? It is a cuboid. And yes, it looks like a tissue box. What is the shape of its flat faces? You guessed it right. They are rectangular. Can you tell me how many flat faces it has? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. A cuboid has 6 flat faces. Yes, it is very similar to the cube, except instead of all the faces being squares, they are rectangle. The opposite faces of a cuboid are always of the same size. Up till now, we have learnt about flat faces of a few 3D shapes. However, some 3D shapes have more than just flat faces. Some have curved surfaces as well. But we don't call them faces because faces are always flat. Which 3D shape is this? You guessed it right. It looks like a can. And this shape is called a cylinder. It has two flat faces, one on the top and one on the bottom, and one curved surface. Which 3D shape is this? Great going, first graders! This is a cone, not an ice cream unfortunately, but it is the same shape. A cone has a circle at its base and a point at the other end. A cone has one flat face and one curved surface. Which 3D shape is this? Oh yes, you're right. It looks like a ball. And this unique shape is called a sphere. A sphere is perfectly round, just like a ball. This means it has no flat faces, just one curved surface. How unique is that? That makes the sphere a perfect shape for a ball. It rolls around easily in any direction. Well, first graders, it was simply awesome learning about curved and flat faces of 3D shapes with you. Now it's quiz time. Put your thinking caps on and remember, you can pause the video if you need more time to think about your answer. What is the shape of this ball? Superb! It is shaped like a sphere. How many flat faces does a cone have? Brilliant! A cone has one flat face and one curved surface. How many flat or curved faces a cylinder has? Way to go, first graders! A cylinder has two flat faces and one curved surface. Do you think a cube has curved faces? Simply splendid! A cube has no curved surfaces. In fact, a cube has flat faces all around. Can you tell how many flat faces a cube has? Marvelous! A cube has 6 flat faces. So my dear first graders, let's recall today's learning. Well done! We have learned about curved and flat faces of 3D shapes. Remember, 2D shapes are flat shapes and 3D shapes are fat shapes. That is why they are called solid shapes or three-dimensional shapes. If you observe them carefully, these 3D shapes have flat faces and curved surfaces. It was fun learning about 3D shapes. Download worksheet number 1 uploaded in the folder. Well, that's the end of the lesson. See you soon, and until then, keep looking for shapes around.